And I think we're back. Sounds good. Let's finish this quest. Hopefully. Oops.
Trajectory calibrated.
Am I recording? Yes, I am recording. Let's go. Let me pon.
To the tower we go.
Hold on. Give me a sec to look around. If there's anything I can upgrade here. Cafe decor.
Shall
No.
we decorate today? I'm
I don't
always
think there's
ready to
anything
be
I
at
can do
your
here.
service.
Can I go up here? Nope. Oh, I got hiccups. Okay, let's just go.
To the
Ready as
tower
ever.
we go.
Let's go. Man, it's gotten really cold lately, so winter time. Wow, look at that. Let me change to my headphones so that I can listen to the story. You guys hearing echoes and stuff. Alright, and let me just check that I am still... yeah, I think we're good. Sounds good.
Over here, over here. Yep, right there. The big tall tower hiding in the broken city. It's finally opened up for us. Let's go!
Ooh. Finally here, huh? Uh-oh, Chisa, you okay?
So much dust.
I see.
So much rubble from the city scattered in here. Debris and loose junk. Watch your step, everyone. We need to bypass all this and find a way to get to the top.
Top of the tower.
If Sumika really made it this far, she would have left signs for me to follow.
Understood.
Whoa, this is... The Fraxidus referred to these as light arid glow crystals in their reports. Might be element residue. Just like before, we should be able to clear them out to restore the area.
Oh, fuck. I wanted to see her build to see if I'm using like a trial one. I think it's a trial one though. I just wanted to see if I'm using my own chisa or the trial. But it's okay. Pretty sure it's a trial. Cool. Give me a sec.
Oh, look! A shiny stone. It's Sumika's amber.
Yo, Sumika's amber? Okay. Oh shit. Oh no! She's turning into... Come on, rainbow frosting. Gets to the top and fast. Damn. I hope she survives. Oh bro, she's part of the Black Shores. I hope she's okay. I don't know, her chances don't look good.
Straight ahead.
Okay,
Let's go check it out.
let's go. Got a bad feeling about this.
Sumika said her body was getting colder.
It is unusually cold here. There's a strange sensation of warmth being pulled away.
That's kind of...
Yep, my bones are starting to shake.
that's kind
Whatever
of...
is causing it, we need to stay sharp.
It's kind of freaky. I swear I didn't play this before. It's just... It really is getting cold here. Although it is wintertime, so they probably... You know, they probably lined it up with the wintertime, but... Kind of tucked my feet under some blankets, so I think I should be okay.
More
But damn,
glow crystals here.
Got it.
Let's clear them off. Sumika's notes might have been buried beneath.
Yeah, what a cool character. Chisa is such an her animations are so cool, so clean, just the scissors and stuff.
Oh, this is it. Sumika's amber.
Oh no. I think she's cooked. I think she's cooked, boys. 5 hours. Oh, she took the wrong path.
She said the path ahead is wrong.
So we gotta take the different path.
We need to go back.
Hey, wait! Wait for me! I'm freezing here. Oh, look how big. And that tree. But those chairs.
They're covered in airflow crystals too. Sumika's notes must be hidden underneath.
Exiles in a path.
Oh no! No! -1 wife. Oh jeez. Distorted, forceful. Entire life play out this way. Good life. Even the hands on my watch. Oh man. I hope Chisa's okay. Damn. Because she knew Sumika the most. Oh fuck. What is that? Where are we? Cutscene, maybe? Amber.
Sumika, she marked every correct path. That's an amazing deed.
Wow.
What's that sound? Am I just hearing things?
Oh no. Hello, Sumika.
people from the Black Shores?
Oh, so she saw the rover and she pulled us in.
Hey, you. Can you see this entrance? Please, help the people here. They're trapped. My friend, she's trapped here. Please, just once. Let me win.
What an incredible girl. She got so close to finding the source of the lament in the city. But as long as someone keeps going where she left off, she wouldn't have regretted it. Not once did she live with regret.
Man,
Did you hear
she was
that?
pretty strong. That was really strong of her. What's this? Oh boy.
Sounds like the space inside the tower is being sliced up.
Problem.
Is it because the lament here is different from the one outside?
Maybe it's the Fraxidus messing with us again.
The tower itself has already been consumed by the lament. It has become a part of it. Rover, Namipon, take my hand. Okay, Chisa. What?
Oh no! We got separated. These are loops.
Space has just been sliced again. The temperature's dropping, but there's no frost or ice anywhere. Could it mean this tower really is absorbing warmth from human bodies? Just like Sumika suspected?
Inspect.
Over there.
Inspect.
I see.
The High Roy.
Test number 20 again.
Who's there?
Straight into a cutscene.
What is this? What's it learned to? The very heart of the lament?
Interesting. What? Oh, that's trippy. That is cool. It's upside down. Oh, what is that? Oh, this is pretty cool. Oh, come on! I had that. Whoa! What the fuck is that?
Be my blade. The wicked will face judgment. Annihilation. Waves rise. Judgment strikes. Whirl and wonder. Hopefully this helps.
tried to parry, but it didn't work. Whoa. Oh geez, this is interesting. What the fuck am I... What am I playing? It's a 2D side scroller? Oh shit! That's insane. It's like a cutscene, but in the... Holy shit, that's insane. This is so cool. I know you. I fought you a ton of times before already.
Chisa?
Chisa?
Is she inside that space now?
I don't know if that's her. I don't know if she's okay, because she's flickering in and out of existence. It's a little strange, actually. Hello? Can you see? That's weird. She can't see me. What is that? What is that thing? Chisa, come back! You're gonna fall! Is she? Hold on, did she? Oh, they're trying to. Okay, right into gameplay. Shit. That was close. Oh my god, what the fuck? Oh, this is insane. Faster, faster, please, faster. Okay. That was pretty cool. Did she jump off the edge? That's really dark if she did. Holy shit. Oh, hello. Oh, hello there. Chisa? Switching to a new viewpoint. Yep. 1 hour ago? What happened 1 hour ago?
This is
Is this your class?
another space sliced apart by the lament. They're not here.
Hold on, these guys look a little different.
Is she the transfer student? Probably. Why is she wearing that? Creepy. Is it because she hurt someone? Definitely. Just look at her. She's terrifying.
Oh, are they talking about her collar? Also, they don't have faces.
What are you doing, Kuchiba-chisa? Just introduce yourself.
Kuchiba Chisa, that's her name, okay. Stand on the podium. Introduce yourself.
My name is Kuchiba Chisa. My homeland is a solitary island, walled in on all sides, much like myself.
Dear passengers, a minor task field detected has caused the train to be delayed by approximately 30 minutes. We apologize for any inconvenience.
Give me a break, I'll be late.
As networks take over, they turn into tacit fields.
Again, these voices.
You are waiting to protect the classmate who was being bullied. What a good girl. Don't be afraid. This device can help you return to a normal life.
Who did this?
Why? You know something off about her.
Stop it. Don't provoke her.
She's taking the train at that state. I guess some people don't care about putting others in jeopardy.
Let's just move to another house.
In conclusion, strict oversight of resonators is essential to ensuring societal stability.
Hey, did you hear?
You mean that Kuchiba girl? Who would have thought, right?
I feel bad for her parents.
Clients have been canceling orders lately because of Chisa.
Are you blaming this on our daughter?
No, I didn't mean it like that.
I'm sorry, Chisa. Mom and Dad should have done better.
Come on, that's fucked.
I had enough. This is Shasho Cafe.
Chisa!
You.
Man, this is a really hard story to get through. Man. I guess she got a little too violent to protect someone, and yeah. And then there's also that the stigma around resonators, I guess. And it's hard because, you know, as parents. Oh, she has a. Let me find. What was I saying? I guess as kids, you know.
That's not it. It's this one.
You know, hearing your parents say something like, you know, they should have done better. It does. I don't know if it helps, right? Because on one hand, it's I get the where it comes from, like this attempt to take the blame off the kid and to, like, you know, to tell the child that it's not their fault. But at the same time, it's kind of putting the child in a predicament where the child feels stuck, right? Because when you say mom and dad should have done better, it's saying like, oh, we're basically in like a really bad position, and it's not your fault, but we're in a really bad position, and it doesn't really offer a way out of that position, right? So I think, and also it kind of takes the agency. It kind of takes some agency away from the child, because you're taking full responsibility, and kind of you're putting the focus on the parents, right? You're putting the focus on yourselves, like the mom and dads, and you're recontextualizing the bad scenario onto the parents rather than what's really important, which is the child, right? So when you're saying mom and dad should have done better, I think it would be a lot healthier if you give the child, if instead you kind of, instead of saying it's like mom and dad should have done better, I think it would be healthier if you said something like, you know, will do better, or mom and dad will do better, or like focus on the future, right? And I get that, you know, talking about the past is important, but if we're talking, but you know, the child is, the important thing is to give the child a bit of hope, right? Because she's in a terrible position right now where, you know, everybody dislikes her. She's pretty much ostracized from everyone, and you know, putting yourself in that in those shoes, it's hard to look forward to anything, right? So, you know, as parents, I think it's important to give the child any sort of like, you know, hope or a way out, right? Because kids need that outlet. They can't, once they feel stuck, they'll do almost anything to get out of it, and it's stuff, you know, even things that you wouldn't expect, and it's really hard to, you know, it's really easy to look back and see the steps that lead up to it, but in the moment it's kind of tough to understand that. So I don't think that's what Chisa needed to hear at that moment. I think what she wanted to hear was that, what she needed was to have her parents, like, to have a little bit more, I guess, connection with her parents to really support her throughout that time, because she mentioned that she didn't really talk to her parents that much, and I think part of it is this sense of guilt that she has, where, and whether or not it's her fault, because I know, because in the story they said that she you know, she got in trouble because she was trying to protect someone, but in doing so, you know, it also messed with her parents' like business. And you know, when you say like mom and dad should have done better, yeah, it's like attempting to take responsibility away from Chisa, but I think Chisa, you know, as a kid, I mean, kids are smart, they know. So when you say something like that, I think they can still feel like they can't really like articulate it, but they can feel that something, like when you say like mom and dad should have done better, they can kind of feel like, oh, something bad happened, and part of it could be my fault. Yeah, when they hear something like that. So I think Chisa at that age, she kind of understood that her situation put her parents in a lot of trouble, and I think instead of saying mom and dad should have done better, I think it would be better if the parents said like just explicitly outright said to her, it's not your fault, right? Because, you know, mom and dad should have done better kind of implies that they should have done better raising her, and because they did it, she's not a well-raised child, and therefore Chisa feels like, oh, I'm not a good child. There's something inherently wrong with me that makes my parents upset, or that makes my parents feel a sense of shame in their society, and therefore it's Chisa's fault that they're in this mess. And that's not what Chisa needs to hear, right? I think she needed a lot more support from her parents, and you know, to know that, explicitly to know that, for someone to, like her parents, to tell her it's not her fault. They'll get through this together. They'll take it one step at a time. You know, every day is kind of a new step forward, and yeah, maybe, you know, we're in this situation together, right? We'll fight through it together, and that they're a family, that she has a support network, you know. Especially, you know, it's really tough with this kind of scenario where, like, you know, it's one family against pretty much the whole world, and you know, if they could, you know, express themselves, because I know, especially in like a lot of Asian cultures, it's not very common. Maybe it's not, maybe for some other Asian cultures, but at least from what I've seen, a lot of cultures in the East, they don't really connect to, like, the parents and the kids. They don't really emotionally connect with each other that much. So, and I think this story just does it really well, where they kind of show off that the kind of wall between Chisa and her parents. And I think if they did talk a little bit more with Chisa and kind of discuss within the family what they could do, they could maybe find another way forward. Like, for example, maybe they could, if, you know, worst case scenario, they could leave the city or leave the society and find somewhere else. But the thing is, even with all that, even with the barrier, the emotional barrier between Chisa and her parents, it says a lot, where she still wants to come back to them, right? She's still fighting for a way to break out of this sonorosphere, out of the time loops, to get back to her parents. And it also kind of questions a lot of things about her relationship with her parents, because, you know, she says that she didn't really know, like, she wasn't really close with her parents. But I think it's hard to, you know, you could kind of interpret that a couple of different ways. So one way you can interpret it as she doesn't really talk to them that much, but that doesn't necessarily mean that she doesn't, you know, love them, right? Because she probably, you know, she could love them a whole lot. It's just she doesn't really emotionally connect with them that well. And this strength to keep fighting through the time loops is for that pure, like, parental love, right? You could also interpret it a different way, where, you know, instead of like pure parental love, maybe she's doing it out of a sense of guilt or like shame, where she when her parents said like mom and dad should have done better, that instills a deep sense of like shame or guilt in Chisa, and now she's trying to fight the time loops over and over to get back to her parents as a way of like trying to make it up to them. Or maybe, you know, she's like in this time loop, and one way you could look at it is maybe this time loop is kind of representative of her, kind of like her self-punishment. Like she's punishing herself because of the guilt that she feels towards her parents, right? And you know, maybe the reason why she hasn't found a way out of the time loop is, you know, because she doesn't feel like she deserves to go back to her parents, right? There's a lot of different ways you can interpret it, and what I really like about this is that they don't explicitly tell you, like in text, what's the meaning of the story. It's kind of left up to you, and what they do is present you the story itself, like through animations, through just like the spoken word. But the deeper meaning, you kind of have to dig a little bit deeper into each character, and that's what I really like about it, is that each character is very well, it's the depth is there, but you kind of have to kind of interpret it in you kind of interpret it in your own I guess your own perspective, right? So they don't necessarily have to like lay out the entire life story of a character. They give you just enough though to understand that there's a story here. Like Chisa has parents. The way her parents talk to her, the way she interacts with the world, that says a lot more to just writing it down on text or just explicitly telling you. Like the way the other kids talked about her, the way the teacher talks to her, the way that she sees other people on the train, all that says a lot, says so much about her character and her position in the society, and it says a whole lot more than if they just typed it out on text and said like, or you know, just had like casual one-on-one conversations that, you know, just introduce a lot of fluff. And I like that a lot, you know, because she's very, I don't know, her character is very, very well, not even well written, it's more like well presented. She's presented her character, her motivations, like the way she processes things, the way that they kind of give you her perspective is very well presented. And it's not something that a lot of games can do very well, you know? It's super well done. Like even the way you can't see any of their faces, because
Chisa, thank you so much.
it's like, so these faces, if you guys seen what's that name? What's that movie? It's A Silent Voice. Yeah, A Silent Voice. Slight spoilers for that movie. But the main character, he suffers from a lot of like guilt, and yeah, most like guilt, shame, and because of that, he can't bear to look people in the eyes. So when he sees, so when other people are in the frame, like people that aren't like integral to the plot, or aren't integral to the plot yet, you kind of see like X's over their face. You never see people's faces when the main character doesn't want to see them, right? So in this way, it kind of follows the same pathing of Chisa doesn't want to see people's faces. It could be because of a sense of shame, it could be a sense of, you know, difference between her and the students and the other people. But yeah, I just find that pretty interesting.
Thank me? For what? You forgot already? For helping me with my homework, of course. You're a genius. No one else in the class could have solved that tough equation but you. I was so wrong about you before. Oh, please don't be mad at me, okay? Can we still be friends, Chisa?
I think it's healthy to have friends.
I just knew you'd forgive me.
Okay, that's
You're
a little
always
presumptive.
So kind, Chisa. So sweet, so bright. Honestly, you're like the bestest ever.
Okay, this interaction is kind of... I'm not sure if this interaction is real, and what I mean is that I don't know if this actual interaction like happened in her, like in the past, or if this is something that Chisa wanted, like she wanted someone to reach out to her, to connect with her, and to like comfort her, you know. So it could be either.
Yes. All of you are my friends.
I'm getting the sense that this is something. I'm getting a sense that this is just like an illusion, like what Chisa wants, like what she wanted to hear from the other students. I don't think this is what actually happened, which is
Chisa,
really sad.
you're here. Thank you for saving us.
Oh, and that's why that's why she is always helping other people in the time loops, even though they're already like gone. It's because I guess it's her way of like atoning, of like trying to, you know, like atoning for who she was, which is kind of fucked up. Because, I mean, from what I've seen, I don't think you can change if you're a resonator or not. It's just who you are, right? So, man, that really can recontextualize. It also recontextualizes a lot of things about what a resonator is, because you know, from what we've seen in Jinzhou, in Renacita, resonators just seem like, you know, powerful people who are like protectors. But this is a different scenario where resonators are like seen as like dangerous, you know. And I mean, they're both true. They could both be true. It's just different ways in how society and how these different societies react to resonators, right? So it looks like Jinzhou and Renacita, they kind of see resonators as like protectors, or like people who are in tune with their respective gods and stuff, and kind of serve the people. While in this society, it's resonators are like kind of like a necessary evil almost. And it kind of makes me wonder if maybe this society in this like in Honami, they don't have a lot of tacit outbreaks, right? Because in Jinzhou and in Renacita, you see like tacit fields like dotted all over the map, and in Honami, I barely see any. I don't think there's any like tacit field. There's like one nightmare purification, but that's the only one there. And because there's so little of them, that's probably why they see resonators as like an annoyance. Because instead of like being a necessary evil to combat the tacit discourse, there are no tacit discords in Honami, right? So instead, resonators are just seen as like troublemakers, as like people with powers that they shouldn't, that they shouldn't have, right? Like powers that are, you know, different. So, and I know Japan has like this stigma of like trying to stay in line and not be different. They want everybody to kind of, you know, be the same. So I think that's also an aspect of this story where Chisa just is inherently different, and because of that, she's kind of shunned. Whereas in other places, and you can even see it in like and this kind of comes back to Chisa's uniform, where it's so interesting because she also has a schoolgirl uniform, but because she's a transfer student, her uniform is black. Everyone else's is white, and that kind of brings to mind like the black duckling, or is it a black swan? It's one of those, but it's the ugly duckling or something like that, right? Where her outfit is designed the same way. She has the tie, she has the sailor, she looks, you know, formal, but she has like the skirt and everything. The only real difference, I guess, is like, you know, the color. Everyone is blue and white, hers is red and black. And it's like this idea of she's struggling to be the same, to fit into the society, but just can't, because that's not who she is. She's a resonator, and unfortunately that just makes her it doesn't make her any different. It's just because she's a resonator, it makes the whole society view her as something different when she doesn't have to be, you know? She doesn't have to be apart from them.
Saving you? That isn't right. I didn't...
Chisa, stop being so modest. We wouldn't be here if it weren't for you. We all owe you so much. You're our savior.
We are all here enjoying life in the cafe because of you, Chisa. We can't imagine this place without you.
She still can't see their faces.
Really? Did I actually help you all?
Of course! Don't you remember? Look over there. See those teachers and students? We are all here because of you.
Also, talking about presentation, the way they kind of zoom the camera like super close, I'm just trying to get the sense. I'm sorry, I'm really sorry guys. I didn't mean to obscure. I was trying to get a sense of the range of the camera work. So like, because I can't turn left or right. I'm trying to get a sense of up and down. So I can go all the way down here, and pardon me. Okay, I'm gonna go all the way up. Okay, so you can do a full rotation on the y-axis, but you can't do any rotation on the x-axis, and that's interesting to me because it's kind of interesting because it really centers the attention on Chisa, right? You can only go up and down, and that means that Chisa is basically in the frame the whole time, right? You can't go side to side, which means you can't take the focus away from Chisa. And because the camera's so close, so like zoomed in, it really gives you a sense of like claustrophobia, where like it just unsettles you, right? It's like it's really unsettling. It's like Chisa's in her own, she's in her own mind right now. She's struggling with something internal, really internal, and it's focused entirely on her, right? Up and down, because Chisa right now she's in the frame. She's like up and down, right? But side to side, you can't turn side to side, which means that you can only go up and down, which means you can only see Chisa, no matter, you know, she takes up most of the space on the screen, right? So it really gives you a sense of she's in her own head.
Look at everyone's smiles. It's all because of you. Without you, this place would be cold
See,
and
all because
empty
of you,
again,
all because
right?
of Chisa.
Come to see everyone, Chisa. We all like you so much.
Yeah, this is just Chisa's head, like in her head.
You. Please, we want you to stay with us.
Oh man, I
A
think
life
it's just
like
what
this
Chisa
feels
wants them to say.
great, doesn't it? To be loved,
Yeah.
to be needed.
Jesus,
Could
man.
you really give that up?
Man, the presentation is
Why
so
won't
well
you
done.
come over, Chisa?
Why won't you come over, Chisa?
And that's really sad because there's this need of like external validation that's torturing her. Because that's all she's known. That's the only thing she wanted. But she can't see anyone's face still. And those two are the only ones who can we see her face. You can see the kid's face.
Don't go!
Damn, she was about to jump off. Damn! Man. I think that's really powerful. Oh, dude, and have you start behind the pillar. Because it's like, yeah, I don't know.
Are you alright, Chisa? Do you feel better now?
Is it
If you
classroom?
start feeling overclocking symptoms, you should tell me.
Oh man, it's because nobody considered her feelings about overclocking. That's right, because they can overclock. Resonates
Don't
can do
worry.
that.
I've installed an overclocking detector in your collar. If anything goes wrong, we'll know immediately. There's nothing to be afraid of. Just enjoy every moment of your student life here.
This is the shit that she needed to hear.
We've always seen you as someone we can really count on. You should believe in yourself more, too.
Since we ended up here together, that makes us partners, even friends. Didn't we promise to chase the stars? To go where the torch of truth burns bright?
You see all the table, her table is the farthest away. Her table is the one separated from everyone else.
This power was always yours. We only gave you the choice. To step into the stars, to seek the truth, and to protect the ones around you.
Are these like her
Welcome
friends?
to Star Torch Academy, Miss Kachiba Chisa.
Is that her actual memories? Yeah. Maybe. It's hard to tell because you can see their face now, so I'm guessing these are like the one friend she actually had.
So this is where you've been hiding from us these last few days.
Yeah, I feel like these are real memories. That these are the friends that she made, and
We know you overclocked, but that doesn't change anything. You'd never hurt us. We know that.
man. And I think she lost them.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope she didn't lose them.
We were
Holy shit.
super worried when you ran off like that. There has to be a way to treat your condition. Maybe we can ask the instructors at the academy.
One thing I kind of noticed is that nobody's asking what Chisa wants. Which is not, I mean, it's not that what they're saying is bad, right? They're saying like, you can count on us, we're your friends and stuff like that. But I think it would be nice if there was an instructor or somebody that could ask what she wants. Because throughout this whole thing, she seems very passive. And we know that she's not, you know, we know that she's strong enough to have her own opinions, to have her own ideas. But she doesn't act on them, and she's very selfless. And I think it'd be nice if somebody could ask her what she wants. Does she want to be treated? Does she want to, you know, does she want to feel, you know, I don't know, does she want her condition to be treated at all? Or is it something that she wants to figure out for herself? What does she really want? I mean, we know she wants to fit in, but what does that mean to fit in with the other students? Alright? In the context of what her abilities are, does she want to get rid of her abilities to fit in? Or does she want to manage her symptoms? And does she want other people's help to manage her own system, or her own symptoms? Or does she feel like that's just gonna like burden someone else, right? So it's hard to know because she's very closed off. She's not very expressive. Like throughout this whole thing, like even when we were talking to the other students, like even when they were praising her, she was always like, no, I didn't help you, did I? Or like, you know, and even though everyone was saying that to her, you know, it still felt like she wasn't trying to gain credit for any of it. It's like she was trying to avoid that kind of, I guess, I don't know. It's tough. It's tough to say. I gotta let me keep playing.
I'll go with you.
How does
Does
it
she
feel
want the
now?
collar?
Any discomfort?
Does she want the collar off? I don't know.
You see, Chisa? You can take it off whenever you want. It won't bind you anymore. And it never should have.
Man, I feel so bad for her because I guess this is a little bit after what I'm guessing is that her original school, like her original hometown, they all shunned her. So because of that, her parents, or either her parents or she, decided to go or to send her off to this academy. And this academy, I'm pretty sure this is like her memories, and this is where she met a lot of people. But even seeing all these supportive like instructors and all of her friends, like everybody supporting her, she's still very passive because of the scars of her past. They still kind of linger, so she doesn't really speak up for herself. She's still very very reserved, and she doesn't want to push anything on anyone.
You're a bright, remarkable child. I believe you'll reach the farthest stars together with your companions.
And the thing, hold on.
Trust me.
I just realized something. Hold on. The whole time I was thinking the lament, at least in Honami City, is all about like cutting space. But Chisa's own resonance ability is cutting like with scissors. So maybe I'm dumb and I didn't realize it, but is she the reason Honami City is like this? No, but she said it was like this when she fell in, right? She said it was like this when she got here. And I think Sumika was here first, so it can't have been Chisa. Right? I don't really know, but I'm just making a comment on that because it seems like a coincidence where, like, too much of a coincidence where the lament was like cutting space and time, and then her own resonance ability was also cutting stuff, right? So I don't know if she's the reason that this time loop exists, and that, but if it is, that could also play into her sense of guilt and why she's always trying to save these remnants of people, even though they're already dead. It's because that sense of guilt and trying to undo what she did. Although I could be completely wrong, I don't know. My theory, I'm just theorizing right now.
Because we're partners.
Oh shit, my man. Yeah, you're not alone,
Isn't
Chisa.
it only natural for me to trust you?
You're Chisa. Of course you can do this.
There's nothing you can't overcome.
You carry a strength deeper than anyone's, Chisa. Even if you fall 10,000 times, you'll still find the courage to rise again. You just haven't realized it yet. We're gonna go so far together. Just wait and see. Don't give up, Chisa. We're all looking forward to the future you'll create.
Oh my god, this is so good.
Chisa! Long time no see.
Sumika!
I'm going to take care of yourself while I'm gone. If you ever find yourself in trouble, look for these paths. Even without a guide, I trust you'll still find your own tomorrow.
So, go run to. Nothing can trap you.
Nothing can trap me. I'll find my way back.
Everything's red.
To shatter myself 1,000 times!
Let's go, Chisa. was so good. It's good to see you. How are you? You doing okay? I don't think we have time for that right now.
Chisa, passenger, you're finally here. I've been stuck here for ages.
How long? How long? How long were we gone exactly?
Seriously dangerous here. That thing, it's right over there.
Uh-huh. What is it?
Are you
It's a
alright?
VDS!
I'm
It's a
okay.
VDS!
Just got turned around when the space split.
Good. You can lean on us, you know? Let's do this.
Well then.
We got a problem.
Time to send it back.
Let's take care of it. Oh, the music is kicking up. Let's go.
Destruction.
What the oh, that's a new move. Holy fuck. I mistimed everything. I'm so ass, bro.
Down to the micro.
I mistimed everything. I'm so ass. I don't even know if I died yet. I think I probably died and just refilled my health.
The cut's not deep. Cutting through the numbers.
Oh, I'm mistiming everything. I'm so ass at this game, guys. Don't look. Don't look at me.
Pieces. Flicker into form. Deviation corrected.
Okay, I think Nanipan is probably doing the most damage out of everything. Shit. Yo, let's see. Let's go.
Go home now.
I'm finally back.
Welcome back.
I missed the last bus.
Time to clock out. I need a proper rest.
Mommy, what's that? Look at this. I managed to buy the newest bread special.
This is the end of this story. An ending that gently mirrors its beginning.
By the way, about that anomaly, I made a new discovery. Buildings closer to the tower in the center, the way the second hand moves.
Ta-da! Superstar Namipon's here. Your coffee's here. Whew, it's still hot and steaming. If I could.
Oh my god, they have notebooks.
Come on over and try your father's new dish.
You know what, Mom?
Just glad you're back.
Just glad you're back, Chisa. Wherever you go, whenever it is, you'll always have a place with us. Stay safe. Stay happy.
What a lovely ending. Lantern lights glow warm. Curtains sway in chisa. And the boat comes home. Dear passengers, this is as far as I go. We'll...
You're alone? You're alone here? I don't know why I said that. That was weird.
It's just... I still can't quite accept it. I know they died a long time ago. And they were only human reverberations that the Sonoro created. But now, they're all gone.
Yeah. I think because she lived here for so long, that even though, yeah, you can conceptually, you can understand it, these are just like memories. The fact is that your perception is like reality. So what you see kind of dictates a lot about what your reality is, right? You know, for someone, and this is, you know, if you live in like a movie theater and you never went outside, all you did was just watch movies that someone put on the speaker, on like the what's it called, the projector, over and over and over again. I think at some point you kind of lose sense of what's reality, and you kind of, you know, I think it takes time for you to kind of readjust after being exposed to that. And I'm not saying that you know, you suddenly believe like all movies are like reality. It's more of like you can conceptually understand that it's not real, but there's some parts of your body that like still kind of remember that, and it takes time for it to fully adjust, right? It's the same with like when you exercise. Like someone who for example, when you know, play a sport over and over and over, and then suddenly you get hit in the head and you have a concussion, maybe you may not remember the actual like motions, or like the sport or like the techniques, but your body remembers. And there's such a thing called like muscle memory. This is like an actual thing where your muscles remember the actual movements of, you know, of whatever you practice, even though you don't like remember it yourself in your head. Your muscles still remember. So I'm pretty sure this is a thing where you automatically do the same motions. And this is I think this is also in a study where like patients with dementia or Alzheimer's, you know, in their like 80s or 90s, when they hear a song, suddenly they just start dancing, and it's not like they remember the actual like song or the movements, but their body remembers it. So they start like, you know, moving, like dancing the way they used to like 50 years ago, because their muscles still remember that, you know, that kind of those movements. And it's super powerful. You know, the human body is really fascinating. You know, there's just parts of the body that are like complete mysteries, like the mind, and it's just so interesting how it's so intricately tied with, you know, what makes you, or like what makes you, you know, human. It almost seems to like transcend your physical form, you know? It's really cool. You need time to accept what's changed.
Even though we were only together for 2 months, every time I came back to the cafe, it was always there, waiting for me.
I'm sorry.
No choice. I have to face it. Let's go.
You're strong. You're a real strong girl, Chisa.
Sunlight through the glass. Sugar cubes crackle in sun. The scent of tea drifts. Hey! No snatching.
Are you still alive?
No snatching.
Hello.
Passengers, you're back.
Hello. So, you doing okay?
How are you? I'm brewing tea for you?
But you said this is as far as I go.
The death flags. The death flag.
Yes. It was as far as I could go because I had to go back to the cafe first.
Bruh. She mad. She's real mad. She's gonna kick your ass, bro. You better run.
It just, took a bit longer to finish that sentence.
Oh. I remember he said we'll, like, I guess he was gonna say we'll go back to the cafe. But he got cut off. My man, that's rough.
What's wrong?
You're fine. Let's just have some tea. It's fine.
Nothing. Forget it.
And it's fun because Chisa got kind of emotional there, which is rare to see, you know?
I'm just glad you're back.
So, what next?
There's something I need to finish. But
You need to handle something. You need to handle something personal. Would you like to share? It's okay if you don't want to.
Always so reserved, Chisa. I'll say it for you then.
my overclocking symptoms are...
Uh-huh. Yes.
My overclocking symptoms. They're not fully resolved. Inside this Sonoro, things are stable. But once I leave, I don't know if it'll spiral out of control.
That's a valid concern. I think there are ways you could solve
Still,
that, right?
Even if I do overclock, I wouldn't just attack someone. Sumiko once mentioned she had some friends.
Yeah, the Black Shore has some...
researchers who might be able to treat me. But I...
Yeah, Black Shore's got some resources. You might be able to help. I think we should make her a Black Shore member. Do you want to try trusting me? I happen to know some of her friends.
Huh?
I'm technically her boss. I'm technically her boss.
The place where Sumiko once lived and worked. It's where a new beginning awaits.
Let's go! Recruit! We need to recruit another wife. Say yes. Say yes. Chisa. Come on. Say it. Yes?
What I said earlier wasn't quite right.
Oh, fuck.
This is the real ending. So wholesome.
Why is this so romantic? What the fuck?
Now, it's time to take that step toward a new beginning. Huh? Wait. That's...
This place. It's where I first arrived in Honami.
Back then, Neon Tower was engulfed by the lament. But now that the warped space has settled, even the wind feels calmer. At last, we've reached the end.
Yep.
Or maybe this is where it all begins.
I think that's up to you, Chisa. I like to think it's a new beginning, though. Hello, Abby!
I'm coming! I'm coming!
What is that expression?
Abby?
Hello. It's nice to see you again.
Why didn't you answer me? I waited outside forever. I had to force my way in to find you. Seriously, I thought you were...
This Sonora was sealed off from the outside world. But it looks like it's reopened now.
Yep, all thanks to our pals at the Black Shores. They've been working non-stop to install all kinds of devices. And with the connection getting stronger, I finally managed to slip through when the rift popped back up. And... Huh? Wait. Huh?
Hello.
Should introduce yourselves. This is Abby.
New face. Hiya. Is she coming with us?
Of course. We're just about to leave.
Is that a heart? Even Abby
Someone's
knows.
still
She's like,
waiting for
I see you. Collecting a new wife. I see what you mean. Abby knows what's up. Abby knows what's up. Back in Dawn Wastelands. Fuck yes. Hello, hey Terry, you good? Hope so. Hello?
Passing through the rift didn't feel great.
Yeah,
That's all you've got to say after a full field investigation in Honami?
It's a shame. I only got to see it after it was already destroyed.
Yeah. Hey guys. Learn anything in there? Wait, what does he say? Her Platia's hometown is because her platicodon had spread. What is a platicodon? Hold on, let me look it up. Platicodon. Oh, I get it now. Okay, okay. Interesting. Okay. Okay, I see. Platycodon's a type of flower. And they reference it here because the Black Shores, so like the Black Shores is like it's not like a country, it's like an organization, and whenever you join the Black Shores, you're allowed to plant a flower from like your hometown. So I guess Platia planted a platycodon, which is her hometown. Her hometown's flower.
Welcome
Hello,
back.
Ria.
Are you here to check on Chisa?
Yeah, how's she doing?
Moved to a sealed treatment chamber. She's under close observation and receiving phase therapeutic support.
That's good.
Her body's been running under overclock strain for quite some time. Some of her vitals aren't in great shape.
Oh.
Simply put, she's holding on, but her body is clearly exhausted. That said,
okay.
we've started identifying some promising treatment paths. Early response looks good. We're not going to get back to full strength overnight, but with a little time, she should recover steadily. Nothing critical at this point.
That's good. Gotta take good care of her. Hello, Logan. Any new progress? What does that mean? Only part of the original. Yeah, I figured. Interesting. Okay, so it's only a small part of the city.
It's way beyond what we estimated. That means
Interesting.
everything we knew before was just the tip of the iceberg.
Interesting. Okay. Hello, researcher. Any words? Oh, okay. This guy, fucking Giga Chad. Let me see your face, bro. All he does is just shake his head or nod, motherfucker.
You met the black-haired girl from Wuhan?
Oh, huh. Hello, Kuteri. Yes, join, become the Bloom Bearers. More enough to impress Miss. Oh, so Miss Camellia. Yeah, that's right. She gotta pass Camelia's training regimen or whatever. But still, she has to choose. Yeah. You know, I know Chisa is really strong and everything, but in terms of like the story, I think Camellia might still win, just because Camelia's got that
remnants of the past.
She got that crazy look in her eye. You know, I'm not gonna mess with that. I don't think Chisa would either. But who knows? Maybe who knows? Chisa is a lot stronger than she looks, so she might pull through. We'll see. Gosh, wait a while.
Ah, Rover. Perfect timing. There's something you need to know.
Yep.
Since we took charge of the Honami sonorosphere, we've been noticing some changes on the inside. The
What kind
link
of changes?
between Honami and the real world is stabilizing, and the city's time flow is almost in sync. But scans from Tethys indicate that much of the recent frequency exchanges weren't passing through this rift.
Is it the Fraxidus?
Meaning it could either just be a misreading due to overlapping data.
Yeah, it's the Fraxidus, I think.
Or there's another access point to the Honami sonorosphere.
I think the Fraxidus are...
On top of that, the city's buzzing with unidentified phenomena and unconfirmed hazard zones. We'll continue to monitor them closely and run further analysis.
I feel like you should tell them about the Fraxidus, you know? Because we saw them in there, so no doubt they're running experiments in there and trying to figure things out. I mean, it's pretty obvious, right? It's pretty obvious that the other point is on the Fraxidus' end. Anyway, how's Chisa?
She's just completed her treatment. Everything seems to be all right. Her rebel's curve is within normal parameters, and there are no significant lingering overclocking symptoms.
That's good.
That said, I don't recommend repeating what happened in Honami. That level of resonance strain is unsustainable.
Yeah, I don't plan to.
Excuse me.
Yes? Got a phone call?
Yes? Got it. He's with me right now. I just got a call that Chisa submitted an itinerary not long ago and left for Honami alone.
Interesting.
She didn't specify. All she wrote was, I want to go back.
Interesting.
You can find her guide, Kuroro, in the Haven of Sprouts. It may know something.
Okay.
I'll go check it out. Knowing Chisa, she usually doesn't act without purpose.
Then again, she spent 2 months in there. Maybe longer. We don't know what she's up to at this point.
Anything else you'd like to know? As long as it's within my authority, I can answer. While she was recovering, Chisa applied for partial access to the Blackshaws database, mainly to learn general knowledge and modern trends. We also saw her strolling around the living area and taking a look at the facilities occasionally. Just Kuroro, responsible for taking care of her, can fill you in if you want to know more.
Sounds good.
Anything else you'd like to know? As long as it's... After Honami was devastated, energy from the lament sealed the entire city into a unique sonorosphere, like congealed amber. It's time... A similar case would be Mount Firmament. Being on the inside for a day means up to 100 days might have... But it's not permanent. As Honami's connection to reality grows stronger, the flow of time begins to restore itself. You getting sucked into Honami through that rift has got Shorekeeper worried sick. And she's been closely monitored. Good thing is, at that point, Honami's time flow was no longer that different from the real world. So to us, anything else you'd like to know? As long as it's within my authority.
I forgot about Shorekeeper. About
Sumika is a
Sumika.
member of the Blackshaws who went MIA many years ago. We dispatched a team on a search and rescue, but the report Chisa submitted to us has detailed Sumika's operations and engagements in Honami. She was one of the most outstanding researchers of the Aerosol, and an elite bloom bearer who made the Blackshaws proud. Stellar Matrix will forever remember her noble pursuit of truth.
That's good.
Anything else you'd like to know? As long as it's within my authority.
That's all for now.
I could apply for a field investigation. You can, but be careful. That Sonoro still hides more questions than answers.
That's right. Platia wants to come back.
I can finally return to my hometown.
That's right. Platia lives there before. Didn't I do this already? Yeah, I did. Nice. Nice. Good shit. Man, what a good story, dude. This, I don't know. Every time they make really pretty, really well made storytelling. It's insane. Hello, Kuroro. Eleanor, Artemisia. Oh shit. This is a med bay? What is this place? Inspect? What am I inspecting? Okay, need a lock. Kushosho, I don't think you were... You notice anything strange? Kurigami.
These look like scraps from all the paper cutting. And this one here is a half-finished tower. It looks kind of familiar.
I see. Let me go find her.
Trajectory
Holy shit.
calibrated.
What could you be thinking? Oh, let me change it. Oh, I can't because she's in flight. Let me land really quick and then I'm gonna change the wings. Let's do this one because yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, bashing through the rift didn't feel good.
Can I go through again? Head to Honami City. Man, this music is really good. I like it. The cat. More cats. Oh, it's Chisa. Hey, you.
What are you doing here? Are you looking for me?
No, I'm just looking around. I just like the city. It just looks pretty. I guess you do too. There you are. You doing okay?
I'm sorry for not staying at the Black Shores and resting as I should.
Hey, it's fine. No one's forcing you. As long as you don't get hurt, you know? So, why'd you come back in the first place, though? I'd like to know why'd you come back, though. It'd be nice
I'm
to
in stable shape.
get your
The Black
thoughts.
Shores approved my temporary travel.
That's good. That's good.
But these are just conditions that made this possible. As for the true reason,
Hey, it's okay. I get it.
I wanted to see what's become of Honami. Since the loop ended,
Yeah.
strolling through the streets, I realized that this is my first time seeing the city as a tourist, despite being trapped here for months.
Yeah, it's like a whole different experience with time going normal, you know?
No more desperate reach for Neon Tower. Now, I can simply wander around. No burdens.
Man.
The lament left scars. They won't fade. But what was once frozen in time seems to be moving again.
That's good. That's really good. What is this song? It sounds so nice.
Future that we and everyone who once lived here forged together.
A new future, you say?
Yeah.
By the way, I asked the Black Shores to help me verify the academy I once attended and dig into my records.
Yeah? You find anything?
They didn't reach the school directly, but I found out something.
Oh, fuck!
I was in Homami for around 2 months. Outside, over 20 years have passed.
Oh, fuck.
Kuchiba Chisa was a first-year student at Star Church Academy over 20 years ago.
The Resonator Academy. Okay. Interesting. Over 20 years. Is there anyone you want to see?
Yes.
Classmates?
I had a feeling
Teachers?
this would be the case when Sumika mentioned her findings, but I didn't expect such a huge time difference.
Maybe we
The
could
nice
track down your
orientation
classmates or
ceremony
something.
Still feels recent. But the classmates I met have long since graduated.
Maybe you could see them again.
When
See
I tried
what's...
to contact my parents back home, I realized there was no way for me to reach them at all.
Wait, no way at all? Hold on.
Where are they? What have they been doing? How will they react if they find out that their daughter is still alive? I have no way of knowing. Now, this place feels more like home than the world out there.
It just
I get
takes some
that.
time to get used to an unfamiliar environment.
And it's only been 2 months. I mean...
Just ask the Black Shores to help you keep digging. With enough time, you're bound to find those connections again.
And, you know, it's only been 2 months. I know, 2 months seems like a lot. But at the same time, it's really not that much time at all, you know? Like, people are really adaptable. They get used to things really easily, you know? So I think, at least in this specific case, it takes time for Chisa to kind of come to terms with her situation. And I think a big part of it is that, going through those time loops over and over and over again, and then finally finally breaking out of the time loop. It's like, because yeah, even though she was like going through the time loop and like trying to rescue all those memories of people, it wasn't like healthy to kind of like punish herself over and over again for that. But at the same time, at least it was a goal, right? It was an objective for her to push forward, you know? And now that she's out, it's kind of like, where do I go from here? So I kind of get it, you know? I think she said at this moment, she feels lost. And all the threads of her past, it's been 20 years, you know? It's like she's almost given up hope that she'll ever find those past connections. And it's not to say that she's given up completely. I mean, I'm sure like a part of her is considering, or is like, considering having the Black Shores like, dig into her family and try to find those connections. But at the same time, I think a part of her is kind of wondering if she even deserves to like come back to her parents, right? Because she's been gone for 20 years, that's the amount of suffering that her parents probably went through. And not to mention like those tropes of like guilt that they showed off in the story. It's not unreasonable for Chisa to feel like like she doesn't deserve to notify her parents that she's alive, and you know, to make them suffer again, you know. So I think it's something that comes with time, and she really has to, you know, it's something that the Black Shores can definitely do their best to help with. Yeah, I think it's something that the Black Shores, you know, as a support network, is well equipped to help her find her path forward. And at the end of the day, it's a very personal journey for her. It's something, it's about Chisa finding the answers to her own story, and the Black Shores just being a support network for her at this moment. That's what's important. That's what's important for her, I think, right now. So yeah, she'll definitely find those connections. I did also want to mention in that cutscene where she was like cutting towards the boss, it was really cool. And one thing I wanted to note was the stop signs. So the traffic lights, they all turn red, and it's like the entity trying to stop her from going forward. But in that moment, I couldn't help but notice like Chisa is red and the stoplights all turned red. So it's kind of like a signal of, on one hand, it's like the entity is telling her to stop. You can't, you know, cut towards the lament. But from Chisa's perspective, it's like a path. It's like, I'm red. Like Chisa's color scheme is red, and these red lights, is a signal to her of what path she should take and what line she needs to cut. And I think that's really interesting how they did that, you know. So it's really cool. I like that a lot. Wait, she can see our face. Oh shit.
Since you're here, would you walk with me? I'd like to see what Honami looks like now. Together.
Okay, so when I was before, when she was looking, you know, when she looked at our face, we didn't have a face, and I thought that had something to do with Rover, right? Because Cartathia, she was the same. She couldn't see our face. But now that I'm thinking about it, when Cartathia looked at our face, it was kind of like a black and white filter over it, and it seemed to be more of like, oh, you know, I kind of get it now, because Cartathia, she was like a tool of the Thronodian, and the Arbiter, like the Rover, the Arbiter, he's like a variable in the equation, right? He's something that the Thronodian never considered in its calculations. So because of that, his face is covered because the Thronodian doesn't know what to make of him, and therefore Cartathia, by extension, can't see his face until like towards the end or something, right? Because she can't really identify what he is yet. But in this case, the context behind Rover's identity is completely flipped on its head. Because in this case, it's not that Chisa can't see his face, like can't physically see his face. It's the fact that she doesn't look at people in the eye when she talks to them, right? All those people in her like memories, the way that their face is covered up, I can't believe I didn't make this connection before, but the way their faces were covered up was exactly the same as how Rover's face was covered up when the Rover first met her, right? but now in this moment, she can see details of his face now, because you know she had that connection with the Rover, and she kind of lived through his life with the main character, right? So, but even still, it's like it's not like a full-on she sees his entire face, because you know the eyes are still covered. So it's more of a sense of, it's not a sense of like she's fully like gotten over her trauma. It's more of a sense of she's starting to slowly open up to more people, and I think that's really good of her. You know, it's good of her to take it easy for now, because I can understand, you know, it can do more harm if she just completely jumps in and starts like, you know, and just completely jumps into the deep end. I think it's better. It's healthier for her to take, you know, tiny steps at a time. And I think with you know, like with cases of like deep trauma or like thing, or like people, in this case like Chisa, in Chisa's situation, you know, it's hard to get over trauma, and I think it takes patience and time for people to really, you know, come to terms with their scars and stuff. So.
Any particular places you have in mind?
I haven't come up with an exact plan yet. Specific routes, time of travel, rest locations, none.
It's okay. We got all the time in the world now. Why don't we just walk?
As I thought. I'm not my usual self today.
Hey, that's okay. You don't have to be yourself. Yourself is whoever you want to be. We can just take it easy. Just walk through the city.
It's just a weekend getaway. No plans needed.
Yeah.
Just
Rover read my mind. Just get up and go.
If you put it that way.
Yeah. Got the whole city to explore.
How about that lake surrounded by cherry blossoms?
Oh, that sounds so beautiful. Yeah, let's go for sure. That sounds so pleasant. Let's do it.
I've never mentioned it before.
Oh my god.
The buildings and infrastructure here, they remind me of the neighborhood I grew up in.
Brings back old memories?
Yes. Even just walking around here brings back memories. That vending machine looks like it's still working. I'll buy you some juice as a thank you for the hassle you went
through. Oh my god. She's gonna buy juice for me? Oh, that's so sweet. Wait, does she even have money? Does the vending machine even take money?
I think it got stuck inside.
I've seen this before. Just whack it a few times.
You've read my mind.
On the same wavelength. Oh, I love the music change too. It's just so chill, you know. Take it easy. Oh no, the cat! I think they're all empty now.
Here you go. Simplicity works best. Is something wrong?
I'm just wondering if it's it's expiration date, you know? Just wondering.
Remember that canned fruit we had that one night? It's the same thing. I've never gotten upset stomach from it, at least. Before I transferred to Star Torch, I used to hide next to the vending machines behind my high school building all the time.
That's a crazy angle. Holy fuck.
No
Yo,
one really
hold
went
on,
there.
that's crazy. What the
It was
hell?
quiet. The sound of soda cans dropping down would make me feel relaxed.
Man, what a powerful character, dude. And this is a 2.8. This is like a filler patch. How is this a filler patch, bro? This is insane. Their filler patches are fucking peak. That's crazy. Was it because you're a
Where I
resonator?
come from, discrimination and prejudice against resonators are part of life. School was no exception. The gossip, the looks, the way people kept their distance, intentional or not, it still got to me.
God damn.
I tried to stand up for myself. I tried holding it in. Nothing changed. Just when I was close to breaking, I received an acceptance letter. And so, with my family's blessing, I left home and went to Star Torch Academy, far away in the Lahai
Oh,
Roy
that's
region.
Lahai Roy? Interesting. So I'm guessing it's a
Star
very...
Torch Academy.
Yeah, what was it like?
What was
'Cause
it
it seemed
like?
like super high tech and
So it's
very
true.
research based.
You...
Research focused.
No, it's nothing.
What? What do you mean? Come
It is
on.
a multinational school built specifically for resonators, a metropolis of science and research. Even for a girl who couldn't face her own problems and chose to run away, they accepted me with a warm welcome. I met people who dreamed of reaching the stars. This swing, it's just like the one back home. Would you join me? There is room for one more. I hear you. I'm just enjoying the gentle sway. Especially when someone's beside me. Everything feels so peaceful
She
all
flirting?
of a sudden.
That's crazy. It
When
really
you're
is,
ready
yeah.
to move on, I'll get up.
It's okay. I can stay here for a little bit. Man, her character is so well done. That's so well written. And I'm kind of... I don't know, it's like...
You don't have to wait for me. I think I've been on the swing long enough.
I want to talk a little bit. Actually, we're good to go. Let's go.
I can already see our destination from here. Look at the cherry blossoms. They weren't blooming like this before. Like clouds floating above the water, or like cotton poking through a torn couch. Sorry, I'm using weird analogies again.
No, I think you're fine.
Luckily,
They're pretty
I
good
feel
analogies.
like this can exist forever within the Sonoro sphere.
Oh, you know, I like this a lot because... Interesting, so they put the camera a little bit closer. But they give you the freedom to like look around the city. So, you know, this is like in contrast to that one scene with Chisa and her memories of like being, of like her old town, where you have the freedom to look around, but they zoom the camera in a lot more, so to tell you that this is how Rover kind of sees the world, right? It's centered on him, and I think for most people, like a lot of their life is kind of self-centered, which is, you know, it's not inherently a bad thing. I think most people are pretty busy thinking about their own problems and stuff, but for Rover, he has the freedom to look around, to appreciate the city around him, and like explore around. And it's in contrast to Chisa, who was like super hyper focused on like the next encounter, on herself, on like what people thought about her, things like that, right? So she was so focused on that she couldn't look around and see the world around her. Whereas with Rover, you know, he can take the time to appreciate everything that the city has.
It's been concealed by leftover irid glow crystals.
And especially with Chisa in front. Especially focusing on Chisa's problems and things.
Just like back in Neon Tower.
Yeah. What a kicker, Chad.
There's something in the water.
Let's fish it out and see what it is.
Coin or something?
This looks like a cassette tape.
I think it would be ruined by the water, no?
I know what it is.
Yeah?
Every Star Torch Academy student has a frequency storage cassette, like this, inside their terminals.
Interesting. Yeah, because I saw her terminal is
Galbrina once told me about them.
Her terminal for Echoes was a
I also
cassette
have
tape.
one in my terminal. They were given out during the orientation.
Yeah, this thing. Interesting, okay.
If it's a device unique to Lahai Roy, what's it doing here?
Random castaways often appear inside the Honami Sonoro sphere. This must be one of those. I'll take this to Namipon. It should be able to help us find where it came from. Cherry blossoms. Right in front of us. It's It's so beautiful.
This right here is a photo moment. Picture?
Sure.
Yeah.
You and I, together.
Let's go.
Make sure you look towards the camera.
I will.
That was a little awkward. That was a little bit of an awkward interaction there. Man, what a beautiful city, dude. I'm saving that. Oh man. Man, I just love this area. It's so crazy to me that this is just a filler patch. That's insane. There's no way this is just a filler patch. How like in depth it is and how much detail and beauty is in this one area. It's crazy. Oh, that's a photo moment right there.
When I was little, my parents once took me to a park full of cherry blossoms for a picnic. I made kirigami in all kinds of shapes and had them guess what they were. The kirigami didn't really look like anything, but when I told them, they'd always smile and pretend they understood.
Yeah. Memories of
Those
parents.
cherry blossoms, they looked just like they do now. After being away from home for so long, drifting around, I feel like I'm home again.
Welcome home, Chisa.
Thank you, Senpai.
Stop! You can't call me that. Hold on. Wait.
They told me about you at the Black Shores, that you've lost some memories.
Oh. Uh-huh.
This student ID card came into my possession by chance. It was in that tower that I found. No, that I recognized who it belonged to. I never found the right moment to return this to you. Here. This belongs to you.
Oh shit! Oh, that makes so much sense. But at the same time, it doesn't. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what I'm talking about. So, he was a student at Star Torch. Oh shit!
We never
That's
met in person at
interesting.
school, but I did read the course selection guide you wrote.
I wrote a guide. Oh, so that's what she calls me senpai. Because I was either I was an instructor there or I was an upperclassman who made a study guide. Interesting. I don't remember any of that.
It's okay. Honami is where we first met each other.
That's okay. Yeah.
But I've been talking about myself this whole time. Why don't you tell me about your story so far? I'd like to know more about you.
Sure. Wow, look at that background. Damn.
Renacida. Sounds like quite an adventure. Only someone like you, Senpai, could accomplish so much.
It's kind of crazy to me how... yeah, because I know a lot of, like... I guess English dubs, they very rarely use like Japanese terms like senpai or like goshujin-sama, and it's really I wish they said it, I wish they added that a lot more into English dubs because it's like a cross cultural kind of thing where you know is I guess there's like some assumption that like English speaking audiences wouldn't understand what that word means, but I think at this point it's not going to alienate anyone from the English speaking audience. If anything, it's going to inspire like curiosity into what does senpai mean, and then they kind of go into like they kind of like delve into Japanese culture and kind of get that cross cultural exposure, and then they can learn, oh okay, so senpai is a word in Japan that means I think it's like senior or like upperclassman or something like that. Yeah, so or like it's like how you say it's not really the same. I think it's similar to how you say like Mr. So and so, Mr. John, Mr. whatever, but I don't think it's exactly the same. It's more of like it's because I don't in America at least or in like English speaking countries they don't say like they don't address other like older students the same way. Like English speaking places they they just address it every student the same, like hey David, hey Mark, hey Kevin, you know. They don't actually add like any honorifics at the end, whereas in Japan they add a lot of honorifics, so like titles like senpai and things like that, they really mean something. And I think having that cross-cultural exposure is really healthy to really appreciate like an art, either like a manga or like an anime or even a game like this, you know. It's important to have that cross-cultural exposure to kind of get the point across. And I think senpai, you know, some people find it weird. I think it's fine. That's not a big deal. I actually like it a lot. Just to, you know, it takes a little getting used to.
Alright. You always seem to find your way forward, no matter how uncertain things are, like you did in Honami. But
It's okay. I mean, nobody's born that way, you know. We all struggle to find our way forward. And it's not like I found my way forward either. I lost freaking 80% of my memories, so if anything,
what
I'm
comes
behind you.
next? Should I continue my studies at the academy? Should I go home? Or should I do something else? I still haven't decided.
If you're asking me, join the Black Shores. Join
You don't
us.
have to rush your decision. You can take your time and stick around here for a while.
Yeah. But if it's for you, if it's for your personal,
you won't have to face the
you know,
future alone anymore.
yeah, I'd say pick whatever you want, and you have time to choose. That's insanely romantic. Holy fuck, that's really a nice shot right there. It's like an anime movie.
You're right. We're partners.
Partner. Damn.
I received a precious gift while traveling with you. The courage to face reality and move on. There's something else I want to give you besides the ID card.
Yes.
I was out of inspiration towards the end, but finally managed to finish it after coming back to Honami and getting some ideas.
I also like how she hands it to us with two hands, because I think in Japan it's like it's good manners to hand or to receive something with, or to hand someone with two hands, or to receive something with two hands is like a mark of respect. So this is what you were working on during the recovery. I do like that, you know, using two hands. It's like your attention is focused solely on. See, two hands. See, attention focused solely. It's like a term of respect.
It's a pretty tricky piece.
I like that a lot.
So I ended up using a lot of paper. Looks very much like Honami, don't you think?
Yeah, it's great.
My hometown was built next to the tacit field.
That's
created
so
by Honami's
cute.
fall. Even though the lament still haunts us, some stubborn souls have rebuilt that familiar tower again. We still reach for the sky, still hope radio waves break through the blockade to connect the isolated regions left behind.
Man.
The painful memories of home will never fade, I won't turn away from the beautiful ones either. Together, They are what make me Kuchiba Chisa.
Kuchiba chisa.
This is my thank you gift to you. Something precious to me. A memory of my home.
I'll treasure it, Chisa. I'll hold on to it. Thank you, thank you.
I just remembered. Namipon always said the cafe needed more life. Maybe now is the time to try.
Yeah, sure. We can go back and liven
Like
up
you
the
said,
cafe.
I have time to stick around for a while. So, would it be alright if I invite your friends from the Black Shores here for a party?
Of course, yeah, of course. Bring us all along. Let's do it.
Before I make any decisions on what to do next, I want Shasho Cafe to celebrate a real opening day.
Hey, Chisa, you do whatever you want to do, okay, lady? That's so cute. You're in Honami. This is so adorable. I love the background here. Man. Fuck me, dude. This was so good. Oh, oh man. Dude, my recording's gonna run out. I'm gonna end the recording here, and then I'll have to start a new one because my recording stops at 2 hours, and I don't want to stitch videos together. So just for convenience sake, I'll see you guys in like, I don't know, a minute, 2 minutes, however long. Yeah. So see ya.